as a commitment to our goal of positive student outcomes, our team will be bringing to you at every board meeting our plan, evidence, and progress monitoring for how we will achieve our 2 goals of achieving positive student outcomes by getting 15 points closer distance from standard and operational excellence in customer service. Last time when I was in front of you, we did not land on middle school yet. We now have a focus for middle school, and it's 8th grade math. The reason why it's 8th grade math is because 8th grade math is the gatekeeper that goes into algebra, and algebra is when we lose a lot of our students. If they don't get the fundamentals down for 8th grade math, then that's when we start to see that we're losing a lot of our students. This is our monitoring calendar, and what you see here is all of the board meetings for the remainder of the year. So you'll see on there that this time it's departments presenting and letting you know what their strategies and how they're going to be implementing. The next time we're together is going to be, you're going to actually see some examples of school sites and what they're doing and goal setting that they're working on. And then what you see that's highlighted in the orange, those are going to be the quarterly checks when we come in with the actual metrics and the actual data. You can see that that's happening 4 times during the year, and that's when we will start to go really deep into the data. And you can see that each time we do this, by the time we get to May, we should be able to predict what our SBAC scores are going to be coming in and what that is going to look like.
And so these are examples that you have as handouts. I made them bigger for you and provided you a hard copy of them. And these are examples of what's used in DPI. This first one is, it helps you look at, and this is, there's many different screens, but one of them is, it gives you a count of like the multiple, students with multiple suspensions from the 23-24 school year in comparison to 24-25. I know it's very early in 24-25. This is just an example.
When will we be able to see the real data?
The one for the discipline and or all of it.
Well, this says behavior data, and then it has the absenteeism data, right? And then it has all these pages. When will we be able to see the real stuff?
So when you look at the monitoring calendar that came with your backup,
yeah,
you'll see that wherever there's highlights in the orange, that's when all the information will come. And you'll start to see them, and you'll see them 4 times during the year, all the benchmarks.
It is highly effective for principals to promote and participate in teacher learning and development, and that's what you see in the blue bar on the graph. And so at 0.84 effect size, that has significant impact on student outcomes when principals are actively engaged. And so that's why we wanted to show this, because our framework for school site leaders in terms of how we're supporting them is using that strategy.
So we think of this as a theory of action. We start with the student at the center, and we say that we want students to move 15 points distance from standard. And so in order to do that, what must be happening sort of at a classroom level? Well, in order for that to be happening, whatever that thing is that we identify, what is it that a principal must be doing in order to create the conditions for that thing to happen? And then, and this is really crucial for us as an SOS team, what is it that the supervisors of schools, principal supervisors, SOSs, we go by many names, what is it that the SOS team must be doing in working with the principal in order to make those things happen? And so you'll see here, this reads actually from right to left. We spend a lot of time out at school sites, working with principals. And this year, as we have moved to the Tuesday professional learning, every Tuesday an SOS is at a site, either observing a PLC or observing a PL or with a site leader, right? So we're really committed to being out of our offices and at sites, because that's really where the work is.